Good afternoon, YouTubers. Matt M. Roy back once again, back to you on the 20th of December, 2019. I know, I'm going to start saying 2019. I have 2018 on the mind, but that's going to stop now. Hope everybody's doing great. We had a really rough night here in Virginia. I would say about around 2:30, I got woken up to a lot of noise outside. At first, I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe somebody was trying to break in. I heard a lot of whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then I heard like this. Kind of like somebody was trying to knock at the door, but it wasn't an actual knock at the door. So I don't know what the heck was going on. Finally, I got up to see. Apparently, we were having a storm. It wasn't really lightning or thunder, but a lot of wind, a lot of rain. The rain was coming down so hard that it literally sounded like somebody was pounding at the door. So that woke me up. Went back to bed, probably got about another hour's worth of sleep. Then I got woken up again to my NOAA weather radio going off. Boop, 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 boop. And it wasn't anything major. It was a lot of coastal flooding alerts, but I was too tired to get up and shut it off. And that happened about 3 times over the course of 3 hours. So suffice it to say, I stayed in bed till about 10, but I probably only actually got about 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night. So if I look like I'm dead to the world, that's why. You can actually see my eyes. I got bags under my eyes right now. I got more wrinkles than I usually do. I'm just trying to wake up. I'm on my second cup of coffee right now. Like I said, it's just after noon, and the only reason that I'm doing this is because it's a Sunday, and I'm kind of bored. Oh, I'm about to drink my coffee the wrong way. See how awake I am? So refreshing. But let me go ahead and bring you guys outside. I'm going to show you what has actually happened in our backyard. Let me tell you, folks, it tain't pretty, and it ain't pretty. Bring you guys around here. All right, tubers. So here's the aftermath of the storm last night. And it looks like we may actually be getting some more rain soon. The clouds are back. It was nice and sunny when I first woke up, but the clouds are back with a vengeance right now. You can see, I don't know if I want to walk too far out because it's really dirty, but you can see we got a big puddle right here next to our neighbor's fence. As I pan over here, got puddles right by this fence. And this was actually twice as bad as it is now about an hour ago. Walking back over here. Oh, here's one of the tomatoes Mom threw out the other day. She thought the birds were going to eat it. I told her, Mom, the birds ain't going to eat any tomatoes. The only thing you're going to attract with that is maybe a raccoon or a... But yeah, you can see the puddles. Now, this puddle right here actually went all the way back here. This entire area here was flooded, but you can see that it's graded a little bit higher there. So what winds up happening is as the ground soaks up the water, it dissipates quickly there and comes down to the lowest point, which is right here by the tree. And we have a little bit of flooding out here. And you guys got to remember, this is only about maybe 3 hours worth of rain. So just to show you how heavy the rain was here. Now bear in mind, we actually have had a lot of rain in the past, so the ground is pretty saturated, but this is really insane. I was not expecting this kind of flooding. Let's actually check under the trailer real quick, see how bad that might be. This tends to flood a lot. Oh yeah, look at the water under the trailer. Oh my goodness. Now you want to be careful because standing water sitting under the trailer for long periods of time can actually start to rot out the floor. But it looks like everything's good. It's nice and dry under here. Nothing's wet, nothing's leaking. There's a little bit of surface rust, but other than that, everything looks good. Wow, it actually looks like that has its own current. That's how much water is under here. Plus the wind is really, really fierce right now. Walk up to the front. We got to clean these trailer tires off. That only recently happened. During the last couple of storms. It's been blowing mud on those tires. Other than that, everything looks good. I always have to check and make sure this vent is closed. When there's a lot of wind, this top vent tends to get stuck open. And this is actually the outlet for the extra air conditioner that sits right behind here. My dad had one of those portable ACs installed. Actually, he put it in himself because in this trailer, the bedroom, which is on a separate floor, only has like 2 small vents for the AC, so it stays kind of on the hot side. So this is an auxiliary air conditioner for that room. It actually works really well. A couple of times we were in the trailer and the main AC unit, which is on top, froze up and it wouldn't work for a while. We actually just ran this one with the bedroom door open, and it was enough to pretty much cool off the entire trailer. So it's really, really nice. When it comes time to sell this trailer eventually, that's going to be a real nice selling feature. And walking around to the front, got my beautiful LeSabre right there. Love that car. I'm driving that more than ever right now. The Dodge Ram 3500, which will be getting a cold start as soon as it gets cold enough, which will probably be tomorrow. We're supposed to dip down into the single digits tomorrow, so stay tuned. Possibly a cold start on this tomorrow. Everything here looks good. Mom's plants, unfortunately, are finally starting to die. It's just been getting cold enough, but they actually lasted a long time. And I want to show you guys this. You are not going to believe it. January 20th. The dead of winter, and check this out. The knockout roses are still in bloom. I have never seen them last this long. The latest I remember seeing these bloom is maybe the end of December at the latest. And look at this. We got a beautiful rose right there. We got one right there. We got a whole bunch of them in the back. Looks like we got a nice light one back there. That's actually a different color from the rest of them. That's definitely interesting, but looks like the house weathered the storm just fine. I'm going to go back inside because, believe it or not, it's actually starting to get pretty cold out right now. We'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, back inside, and what do you think? Definitely got to change my shoes out. They're actually not as muddy as I expected. A lot of times after being in the backyard for any length of time, especially after a rain, my shoes tend to resemble something like a mud patch or a mud pie. Remember, used to making those as a kid. You'd get some mud, you find like a little pie crust, and you put it in there, and you try to trick your parents into eating it, telling them it's like a Dutch chocolate or a chocolate mousse pie. I know we did that a few times when I was young. Let me see what other shoes I have I can wear today. I have these. These are those Coleman shoes that I got for Christmas. I actually knew I was getting them because I was there when Mom picked them out. If you guys have a BJ's wholesale club where you are, these are a great option. These are about $25, so really cheap. But, man, look at the grips on those. If you guys are doing a lot of walking like Mom and I are, these are definitely the shoes to get, and they do last quite a while. I like the look of these, too. The kind of leatherish tan and red two-tones on them. Really nice quality shoes. They have really nice insoles. They actually have memory foam insoles in there, so they're actually nice on your feet as well. Well, I'm going to make myself some lunch. Believe it or not, I'm actually getting hungry. I almost got 10,000 steps in already. We'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, so I got a shopping tip for you. Something that you may want to pick up. If you guys have a Lidl near you, this week, Lidl has this 100%, this is the preferred selection, maple syrup. This is 100% maple syrup, grade A, 12.4 fluid ounces. These normally sell for $5.99. They have them on sale for $3.99 each. Mom and I actually wound up buying, I think, 7 of these. You can actually see them all back there. One's actually in the fridge right now. But maple syrup rarely goes on special, at least here in the United States. It's very, very rare. And you can see this is 100% pure maple syrup. Only put out by Lidl. I've never actually seen any of these on sale like at Aldi or anything like that, but a great deal to be had. And this is the kind of maple syrup you guys should be eating if you're on a diet or a lifestyle change, because this is the real stuff. This has no high fructose corn syrup, no xanthan gum, nothing like that. This is just 100% pure maple syrup. And I hope you guys take this to heart, because before I learned about how good this is for you, I had to learn about how bad the other syrup is for you. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Let me see if we have anything to compare it with. We may not. I don't think so. You can see our cabinets are really stuffed right now, but we haven't actually purchased the fake maple syrup in a long time. Let me just look up here real quick. No, it doesn't appear so. We really got to reorganize our cabinets here. I got my oatmeal sitting here. We got all of our baked goods up here, but for some reason we have a random pack of the Lance. Oh, there they are. The Captain's wafers. My mom actually likes eating these at night. These aren't too bad. Cream cheese and chive. Let's see what the ingredients. I mean, it's got a long ingredients list, so they're not the greatest thing for you in the world, but for a quick snack, they're not too bad. All right, tubers, I am seriously going to get my lunch right now because I am really hungry at this point. I had a really small breakfast. So we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the live stream tonight. Should be very interesting. Talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, about 1 o'clock. And as you can see, the weather is taking a turn for the worse again. High winds coming in from the west right now. You can see it's really blowing the trees. Almost sounds like it might be a sleety rain. But I don't know. It may not last too long. You can see the sky in the distance is fairly clear. But the clouds are rolling in. Yeah, definitely coming in from the west. So we'll have to see what happens. We're going to still try to get a walk in today. If we can't do it outside, then it's going to have to be in the mall. So one thing I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to come over here. I picked up a new mount for the car. You guys have been saying, Matt, you film in the van and the car, and it's always so shaky. Well, I picked this up off of eBay the other day, and I've been really impressed with it. It only cost me about $8. You can see that you can brace your phone in here like this, and then it locks in place until you push this button, and then it slingshots it back, and then the bottom of the phone just sits right there. Let me see if I can do this. It's really hard to do one-handed, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, it's open now. Push this button, and it closes. And it's got multiple points on it. So you got this one right here to lock. You got the one on here which locks this side of the brace or the arm. And then you have this one here which locks this side. So when you have this on the windshield, it's actually really sturdy. It barely shakes at all. So hopefully we'll be getting some better quality content when I'm driving around. Maybe do some more thrift store hauls with this. And you can see it's actually sticky. If I put my finger right there, it's actually kind of sticky, which makes it adhere better to the windshield. Now, at first I was concerned it would leave a sticky residue on the windshield, but apparently that's not the case. So for like the $7 or $8 I paid for it, really, really happy with this. All right, tubers, I'm going to get back in because the weather is really getting bad right now. I'm actually starting to get wet. Woo! Man, look at the wind. All right, tubers, talk to you on the flip side. All right, tubers, back up in my room. You can see we got Mr. Baxter here, kneading on my bed. Once again, unable to make my bed because I always seem to have a cat on it. It always fascinates me how cats can constantly knead like that. What that actually is, it's something that's left into them instinctively when they're from when they're kittens. They're actually kneading at their mother's teat to get milk, and apparently it usually never grows out of cats, and I've definitely seen that to be true because I've had some cats that were well into their teens that still did this. Go ahead and knead there, Bax. Knead at that teat. Not going to get anything out of it, but you might as well try. He is such a good boy, though I don't dare get any closer because he'll usually freak him out. What is it, buddy? Let me try to pet him a little bit. Good boy. Gonna headbutt me? No? Yeah. Oh, good boy. All right, tubers, you got your little Phil of Baxter today. He's doing well. I don't know where Milo is right now. Milo was being a little bit of a stinker lately. I caught him biting Baxter's neck the other day. He had his entire mouth around about this portion of Baxter's neck, and I literally had to pull him off. So Milo's being kind of naughty right now. I'm sure it was mostly done in play, but I'm a little too concerned to let it go on because I don't know at the end of the day what Milo will do. They are friends with each other, but Milo is definitely the alpha cat. Well, Baxter is the beta. Milo is definitely the dominant one. And it's a shame, too, because Baxter's still bigger. Baxter could take Milo out if he really wanted to, but Baxter's just got such a sweet disposition. I don't think he would ever do that. All right, Baxter, continue to need, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Oh, listen to that purring. You purring? All right, tubers, I'm going to end the vlog here today, but before I do, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a weather update, and I am doing this for a reason, and that is we're going to have some cold starts tomorrow. Tonight, it's supposed to dip down to 18 degrees. This is Fahrenheit. And tomorrow, it's not going to get above 29, so it's going to be between 19 and 29 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is going to be a perfect opportunity to do some cold starts. Could definitely do the Dodge Ram, the 2006 3500, and then I'll do my van and probably the Buick LeSabre. I'm betting everything is going to start, but when it gets down to that cold, you never know. So hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. Please continue to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the live stream coming tonight. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.